Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? Hey, Martin, Vish, Amnesty, David, and David, and Andrew, welcome. Uh, as has often been the case, it's been a while since I've been on stream. Hey, Lakia. Zeta is off at work today, so we get to hang out. See, I don't have anything to announce, so let's just have a look at a puzzle here. Let me post some links. Oh, that's not working. One moment. Technical issues. There we go. All right, yeah, let's have a look at this. James Sinclair, welcome, Lakia, Leah, Nell, and Dorlear. Let's see. Forget which button I'm supposed to press. Yes, we have the puzzle Calibration by James Sinclair. Now, something I want to ask you all for after this puzzle. ZetaMath has a new puzzle out, and I want to ask you all if it would be okay if I did it, or if you want me to hold off. I would understand if you don't want to see me do it, but I would enjoy the opportunity to solve Zeta's puzzle on stream. Anyway, that's for after this puzzle, so let's have a look. Well, it seems chat seems okay with it, so hey, James. Got some workers at their house, so might be in and out. Yeah. Well, James, I'm going to find out after this puzzle how good Zeta's new puzzle is. So, all right. In this puzzle, let's see. I don't think we have any crazy rules. We've got arrows, where digits along an arrow sum to the digit in the arrow's circle. And Renban, which are a set of non-repeating consecutive digits. I'm going to have to count how many that is. 8. And we have an X where these digits sum to 10, and then we have some even squares. My keyboard is not in Sudoku mode. One moment, please. There we go. And we have some even squares, so I'm just going to pencil in 2, 4, 6, 8 into these even squares. Good morning, Kurban. How are you doing today? And that's the rules. So one thing we always get is that a sum of 3 digits is always at least 6. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Same here. And now these this is the sum of at least four. Well, this is the sum of four different. What am I trying to say? These four cells add to at least 10 is what I'm trying to say. And this circle is half of that. So this is at least 5. And same goes here. Don't we all need more coffee? All right, yeah, this is a separate region, so these cells are these 4 cells. Welcome, Math Pesto. I'm glad to hear it. Right, we can't use all of 1, 2, 3, 4, points out Todd, on these, because we definitely have a low digit in here. So that's not 5. And in fact, it's probably bigger than that because, yeah, because each of these arrows needs a low digit. No, that's, I don't think we get anything from that. Hello, and hello also, Todd, and hello, Mehdi. So, this, is, uh, twice whatever this sum is, so it's actually even. No, it's not. Ignore me. I say wrong things. Uh, yeah. Uh, let's see. Hey, welcome, Zeta Math. I didn't know if you'd be joining us. Uh, David says 9 in box 3 is in row 2. Well, we know there isn't a 9 on the circles, but how do we know 9 isn't here? Yeah, I think 9 could be here. Hey, welcome, Screaming Ice Cube. Well, come along and say wrong things, and we'll get the puzzle done together. Welcome, Laura. Well, that's a good question. This digit, whatever it is, has to go into box 3. Says Kurban, and it goes in one of these cells. And but I know which one. Because it also has to go into, it can go on an arrow. Yeah, if it's... Oh, it can't be 9. Yeah, this can't be 9 because it would have to go here in box 7, and then it has nowhere to go in box 3. So this is not 9. So this has a 1 on it. Todd with a small point that uh, that this is even, this sums to 10, so that sum is even, and these two sum to the same thing, so their sum is even. But the whole box is odd, so this has to be odd. So I'm just going to write in 13579 there. Uh, Garion. Garion has uh, a good point that if either of these arrows is 9, let's take a look at if this arrow is 9. Then we look at where 9 goes in box 3. It has to go exactly here. And then where does it go in box 7? Well, I don't know exactly, but not repeating on the renbon and not on an arrow, so it goes in one of these. And now you can't put a 9 on this 9-length renbon. And it works the same way the other way. If this is 9, then we still get a 9 in one of these cells, and we still get a 9 in one of these cells. So neither of these can actually be 9. That's very good. Ah, right. This renbon, if it has a 9 on it, we're not just saying it can't go in these cells, it actually can't go in any of these cells. Because that creates the exact same problem with boxes 3 and 7. So this is also not 9. So this also has a 1 on it. David is saying that renbon must have a 9. Yes. Yes. Because, again, if the renbon doesn't have a 9, then these cells aren't 9, and you, again, have the same problem. So, in fact, one of these 3 cells is 9. So there's no 1 on the renbon, for what that's worth. Yes, Vish points out that I just said there's no 1, so this is not 1. Yeah, the problem... Hmm. No, actually, I'm not sure it does work for 8. We can... So if this is an 8, then 8 in this box goes in one of these cells. And if this is an 8, then 8 in... No. If this is an 8, then 8 in this box goes in one of these cells. Now 8 can't be on... Well, 8 can never be on an arrow, but it also can't be on the Renbon, so we have 8 in these cells. So this at least can't be 8. I'm not sure we get the same thing if this is 8. Because if this is 8, we can still put 8 here, and that's fine. This cell makes 8 work on the other 2 arrows. Welcome, Marty. Now Kurban wants to ask about this being 6. And I see David's point, and I'll get to that in a second. If this were 6, then 3 and 7 have to go here. I don't see a problem with that immediately. Let's have a look at David's point. If this were a 7, now we get the same problem with 7s here. Yes. So this one can't be a 7. Now, is that true for this? No, it's not. Because you could hide a 7 on this arrow. These arrows. But I agree this one can't be 7. Though... I think whether this is 6 or 7, I think you have to put 7 in one of these cells. I think this is always 3, 7 now. Am I wrong? Because if this is 6, 3 and 7 definitely have to go here. But if this is 7, then 7 has to go exactly here. So this is always 3, 7. So this is not 7. This isn't 3 or 7. Oh, and now there's only one place for a 9, points out Vish. The 9 must go here. Whoops. I'm in the wrong mode. There we go. We bring in Zach for the 9 dance. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. And thank you, David and Math Pesto, for the Zach emotes in chat. Okay, so we have placed our 9. Thank you, Nell, for the many Zach emotes. So, yeah, 3 and 7 go in these cells. On this corner renbon, which means we have to fit them both into these cells. Hey, welcome, Pink Maple. You may have been in Zeta's chat, but you haven't been in one of my chats before, so welcome. It's good to see you here. Hi, Isaiah. Yes, this is a Tristan stream. Yeah, we do have 9 now. 9 in row 9 does go in this box. Emma doing some case checking to see these arrows always have a 2 on them. 2, 5. Yes. I agree, they always have a 2 on them. Since they can't have a 3. I also agree with Tavid that one has a 1 and the other has a 2. Let's see. Garion had a point. Let me back up to Garion's point. We can follow this cell through box 3. Yeah, this cell is always going in one of these cells. So it goes in one of these cells. Can't repeat on the arrow. So this cell is always on these arrows. That's a good point. So this can't be, so this just has to be an 8. That's cool. That's a great point, Garion. And good setting to James. That's amazing. All right, so these are a 6-7 pair. So these are all from 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 in box 7. 8 in box 7 goes in one of these cells, so this is a 6. So this is actually 1, 2, 3. That not 6. So 6 in this box. Oh no. Could go on an arrow. Uh, 8 is here. So here and looks up. So that's a 4. And so that's an 8 because one of them had to be. And that's going to tell us what this is. Because now 6 in this box has to go on an arrow. So that's a 7 and that's a 6. So that's 3 and 7. These are 1, 6 and 2, 5. No 4s on these, and that's not a 3. Jennifer says this is a great puzzle, and I agree. This has been very delightful. Mehdi says we can place 7 in box 5, and we can. 6. Yeah, if this is a 6 arrow, one of these is going to have to be 2, 4. So this must be 8. Says Vish. Yeah, these are 1, 2, 4, 5. Might as well write in. David points out that 4 looks down here and therefore is here. Can't go on an arrow to add to 8, so 4 is on the Renban here. Okay. Let's see. There's going to be a 3 looking this way, so one of these arrows is probably 3, 5. Oh yeah, 3 is actually in one of these 2 cells, points out Screaming Ice Cube. We do need a 6 up here and not on the Renban. So one of these arrows is 2, 6. And the other one's... Oh, I don't know. The other one's 1, 7. 2, 6 and 1, 7 because... Yes, because there's a 7 along here. So these are 1, 7 and 2, 6. Thank you, Emma and Mehdi. Let's see. Laura points out that 3 in box 5 looks down here and places a 3 there. So there's a 3 in those cells for what that's worth. We do need to place a 3 in box, this one, box 7. So these are a 3-4 pair. And we can just write in that these are 8, 9, and 5. Oh, and we only have 2 things left. This is a 2-5 pair, points out, who said that? David. So, in fact, this cell sees the 2-5 pair, so it can't be a 2 or 5. And this cell also sees the 2-5 pair, so it can't be 2. So if this is 1 or 4, then this isn't. Now we look at you now have a 2-5 pair in the row. Points out Vish, and let's see. So that's not 2 or 5, so that's not 1 or 4. So we now have a 1-4 pair here as well. Martin points out that Jean points out that this 3-4 pair looks up, but Martin does it in a more fun way and points out that we have a virtual 1-2 pair in column 3. We always love our virtual pairs. So either way, that's a 3 and that's a 3, and this is a 1-2 pair. Let's see. 1 and 2 in row 9 points out Mehdi are here. Oh, Martin points out that this virtual 1-2 pair also sees this cell. So we get the 5 and the 2, and the 2 and the 4 and the 1 and the 5. And that resolves all of that as well. No 6s here. Let's see, no 2s here. Yeah, this Renbon needs a 2, and the only place it can go is there, points out David. I think people are saying this cell is naked now. Let's see. It sees 1, 2, 3. I don't think it sees a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, it's 4. Emma points out we could do a little cleanup. Since these aren't 6, then these aren't 2. Logan, welcome, Logan. Points out that 1 is hidden in column 9. And let's see. Yes, Vish. This 2 here, boom, looks over here and places a 2 there. So that's now a 2. 2 and 5. That's a 1-6 pair. That's a 1 and that's a 2. So that's a 2. How are we doing on 2s? That's a 2. That's it. Matt Laffey, we did not rule 1 off of the 8-cell Renbon. We ruled 9 onto the 1-cell Renbon. Or 8-cell Renbon. Yes, the 2 goes with a 6. Points out Vish, 1-cell Renbon. 8-cell Renbon, whatever. Let's see. Yes. 1 in box 4 now goes here. 1 goes here. I think that's all we get to say for now. No, it's not. This 1-3 pair looks over, so that's a 7 and that's a 1. Juan says this is done, which it is. Now we have an 8-9 pair, so that's a 5. Let's see. Emma says column 4 needs a 7, which it does. You know, at this point, I think we can mark. I think I think the puzzle is just done at this point. So that was great. 8, 7. Let's see. 9 and 5. 9 and 8. 4, 6. 3, 9 pairs, so that's a 7. Let's see, no 3s. Let's see, that's a 4, 7 pair, so that's a 9. 8, 5. 8, 9. Ugh. All right, let's clean up. And 5, 6, 8. Yeah, once you do this puzzle's intended logic, the whole thing just collapses. That was beautiful. Loved it. Excellent, excellent. Thank you for the puzzle, James. Now, I think. Well, one thing, I need a glass of water, but when I have that, I am going to come back with Xenamath's new puzzle, unless there are a bunch of new people in chat who don't want me to do it. So if you don't want me to do it, speak up. When I asked before, people were fine with it, but there's now a bunch of new people in chat. So can we speak up to do it? I mean, unless people say I shouldn't do it, I will do it. So, all right, people seem fine with doing it. So let's see. Is it on Logic Masters yet? It must be. Um, uh, yes, there it is. Yeah. Um, come check back in an hour. uh, but I think there are enough people who want me to do it that I will do it. So apologies to uh, those few of you who are going to skip out. Let's see. Let me post here and get my links in. Oops. Ah. Okay, rules in the description. Links here. But I am going to grab that glass of water, so I will be right back. All right, I am back. Garion asks, how new is this puzzle? This puzzle was published yesterday. And I usually would have liked to wait longer to... Oh, yeah, that's weird with the little pinches in the lines. Yeah, posted yesterday on Logic Masters. I usually would like to... Those pinches are so weird. What happened? Oh, they're white killer cages. I see. Oh, to make the little labels work. I see. You could probably do it in Sudoku Maker. Oh, Zeta says the lines would be the wrong thickness then. I see. Okay. Uh, all right. So, this is a smorgasbord puzzle, standard variants. So, no negative constraints. So, let us quickly go over these variants. Kurban, you do not understand. You do not understand what Zeta is willing to do technically, and not willing to do. All right, let's go over these rules quickly. 10 lines can be broken into non-overlapping segments that each add to 10. Entropic lines, set of 3 sequential cells along an entropic line have to have a low digit, a middle digit, and a high digit. Renbon, same as last puzzle. Nabner, no two digits on an Abner line can be consecutive, and they also can't repeat on the line. So if you prefer, you can say that any two digits on an Abner line have a difference of at least 2. Then we have German whispers, where adjacent digits differ by at least 5. And our black dots, where these two digits and these two digits each are in a 1-to-2 ratio, and that is it. Yeah. So Vish says the first thing that I see is that since this is a low, middle, and a high, and this is a low, middle, and a high, this also must be a low, middle, and a high, which means one of these ends is a 4 or a 6. So this is a 1 or a 9. Which may say something about the 10 line. Not sure yet. And we get to do exactly the same thing, and in fact, it's better because we know this is a 4 or a 6, so this is a 1 or a 9, and now we have a 1-9 pair immediately in row 5. No, oh, sorry. This could still be 4-6 with a or could still be a 6 with 1s here. So, right. So one of these is a 1 or a 9, and we don't know. Or sorry, one of these is a 4 or a 6, and this is a 1-9. So we still get the 1-9 pair. I just jumped the gun on So Mehdi says something that I believe, that if these are 2 low numbers and then one of this is a low number, and now we only have one more low number in row 5, but that's going to break these 10 lines. So I agree, these two are high numbers, and this is a low number. Not 6, I agree. So this is actually a 7-8 pair, so this has to be a 2. And I wonder if Zeta did this just so he could get Zach to headbang, but here we go. Wee! Wee! Thank you, Zach, and thank you, Jean and David, and Nikolai. Welcome, Nikolai, for the penguins in chat. Math Pesto, you're too slow to get a thanks. I'm kidding. Thank you. Let's see. So we don't have a 1 or a 2 in these cells, which is interesting. So we have, well, I mean, just by sudoku, we can say what these cells are. Which are Yes. Sorry, my computer did a thing. These are 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think one of these is going to be uh uh one of these is going to be 4, 6. Uh and the other is going to be 5, 3, placing a 2 in one of these cells, and I know which. Oh, they could both be length 3. Oh, none of them can be 4, 6 because we've already said uh, there's a 4, 6 in these. So, in fact, no, these aren't 4, 6. Um, so then to make them both work, they can't be 5, 6, obviously. So what does the 6 go with? The 6 goes with a 3. So in fact, and then we get 4, 5. So in fact, these are now both 1, uh, which is kind of amazing. So we get a 9 there and a 1 there. And we get a 4 in one of these cells. And a 6 in one of these cells. So that's cool. Yes, no 6 over here. So this one is 4, 5. This one is 3, 6. Yes. So this is actually 4 and 2, because 2 is the only low digit left. I don't think we get something similar here. But we do have to put a 9 in the box. But it has places. Nine in box 5, though, is in one of these cells. So now 9 in box 4 is in one of these cells. Okay. Mehdi, yes, 9. By sudoku, 9 can't be on this entropic line. But if 9 were on the Renban, then the entropic line would be broken. So in fact, 9 is on the Nabner. Now we have the same problem with 8, because 8 can't be on the Renban, and for the same reason that it breaks the entropic line, but 8 also can't be on the Nabner because 9 is on the Nabner. So 8 is on the entropic line, which means 7 in the column is up here. Seven also can't be on the Renban, because it would be 765, and now you can't put a middle digit on here. So 7 is on the Nabner. And 6 can't go on the Renban because you wouldn't have a middle digit for the entropic line, so 6 is on the entropic line. So 5 is on this entropic line. Let's see. Do we get any more goodness? Ron, 1 in box 9 can't go on the Renban because you break the entropic line and it's not here by sudoku. So in fact, this is a 168 entropic line, and this is a 5, 7, and a 3. So we do have to fit in a Renban in here. So these are from 2, 3, 4, 5. With definitely a 3 and a 4 on them. But there's definitely a 3, so that looks up here. Yeah, we have 4 on this 10 line here, which is interesting. There's also a 6 here. Points out Pink Maple. I still don't 100% know if that means they go together. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they gotta go together, don't they? Yeah, it just has to start 4, 6. And then this is a 2. And the 1 is over here, but this could be a 3. No, this 1 has to go with something. So in fact, that's what? Oh, these have to be a 3 and a 4 is what has to happen. Because this, you can't make it a 2 length and you can't make it a 3 length, or that's broken. Oh! Yeah, this 2 is only here if 2 is there. Oh, this 1 is attached to the 4, 5. I'm silly. But this is a single sum though, because there isn't room for two uh, 10 sums, and this sum can't have a 1 on it, so this just is 235. Uh, oh, and we know which one's the 2, so that is the 2. So now 2 is here. These are a 5, 7, 9 for the box. That's not 9. For the column, this is now not a 6. What are we missing? 8. These are 5, 7, 9. This is from 1, 2, 3. Yes, 5 and 7 are placed. Might as well write in this triple, which is 1, not 6, 8 and 9. Yes, I can mark this triple as well. That's good. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that does limit what's on here. No 6 there, so there's a 6 there. And this 4 also looks right. Points out Ron. Now we can write in this triple, which seems fruitful. So that's 3, 6, 7, and 8. So these could comfortably be a 3 and a 7 with that being 8. This certainly isn't a 3. So one of these is a 3. And the other being a 7 or 8, they just have to be 3 and 7. So that's an 8. So this is also a pair, which looks like not 6, 6, 6. It looks like 2 and 9. Let's see. Yes, this whole thing is a single 10 sum. I agree with Todd that this forms a virtual 4-6 pair. Not sure what to do with that, but it's true. Let's see. Yeah. If we use 2 low digits here, and that's a low digit, now there's no low digits left for the entropic line. That's very nice. So there's only one low digit on here, which means it has to be 145. So no 1 there. No 4 here by our virtual 4-6 triple. Let's see. Yes, 6 is on the entropic line in the box, because it needs a middle digit, and 4 and 5 are gone. Let's see, 9 is gone. So this has to be 7 or 8, because it's the 7 or 8 that doesn't go on the entropic line. So suddenly we have a pair in this column, which currently gets us nothing, but that's cool. We already said there's a virtual 4-6 pair. Todd points out we can use that to take the 6 out of here. Which means this is not mid for what that's worth. Oh, that 6 does point up here. Thank you, AFK. I think we're probably going to have to start looking back to column 1. Yes, one of these is 4, so that's not 4. Uh, ah. There's a virtual 2-3-4 triple that's very nice, David. In this, so you can't put a 2 or a 3. Oh, but we don't know what the low digit is. So the low digit could still be 1 on here. Oh no, 1 is gone in the box. So in fact, this is where the 2-3 goes, and this is 6. Yes, and this is a 7 or 8. This is high, so it's 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3. Yep, sure is. Oh, wow, Mehdi. Uh, we only have one of 579 in here, and they... Sorry, we have... Oh, I see. This is a hidden 579 triple. So this is 5 or 9. That is the 7. That was cool. For a moment, I was like, how is this not broken? So this... Uh, see. And the reason this isn't 1, 2 is it breaks the entropic line. So this is from 2, 4, 8 and has a 4. So no 4 there. So this is a 4. Oh, but we already have a 2, 3 pair. Well, we now have a 2, 3 pair. So this is actually just 4, 8. Which also looks over here. So that's a 1, a 6, and an 8. Emma says we can put a 6 here by sudoku. Let's see. Okay, what's going on in this column? We do have to fit a Renbon and an entropic line together. This 100% needs a 5. So this 100% needs a 4. Because 4 and 6 are gone. This can't be 1, 2, 3. So this is minimum 5, 6, 7, but it's max 6, 7, 8. So in fact, the 6 on it is placed. So we get to resolve a couple of other things. That's not a 4. Yes, there's a 6 on this Nabner. I agree. Oh, Nicholas points out we just haven't penciled a 1 into this column. So it goes there. So now the low digit on here, oh, it's still a 2 or a 3. We do have a 7 here, and that does look down to various things. Whoops. Let's see. How are we doing on 9s? We need to poke up in here. Let's see. See, could this conceivably be 4-8? Well, it is 4-8 because it's not 3-6. And we know the order. Also, that became a 5 at some point. That's a 4. 6 there. Yeah, one of these is 9. So these are from 9 to 3. There's only 1, 3, 5 left in the column, and of those, this can only be 3, points out Garion. So that does an awful lot of stuff. Yeah, I suppose we should ask what this can be. Not 1, not 2, 4, not 5, not 7. So this is just 9. And this is a 5 or a 7, but it's not a 7. So that's a 5, that's a 7, 4 and 5 go in, 4 and 9, and 5 and 4, and 7 and 5. That's an 8, that's a 4. That's a 7 and an 8. This is a 2 or a 3. No 7 there. Let's see, we need a 7 in column 1, and it can only go there. With a 2 or a 3 here. But not a 2, so that's a 3. No 3 here, so that's a 3. That's a 1. 5 and 3. It is amazing how far we got before I hit the mark button. That was excellent. Very clever setting. Yeah, really, a really unusual Zeta break-in of column 1 and column 9. It's been done before. I think Zeta has had a column 1, column 9 break-in before, but it's rare. Yeah, these interactions were great. All of the stuff across row 5 was great. Yeah, very good. All right. Well, I've got plenty more time, so let's grab another puzzle. Bum, bum. Let's see. Is Math Pesto still here? Thinking about doing a Math Pesto. I mean, I am going to do a Math Pesto. Let's see, we have oboe. Get some links in here. I will also message Math Pesto to tell them I'm doing their puzzle. Let's see, rules in the description. All that good stuff. Okay, this is region sum lines with modifier cells. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Values on a blue line have the same sum in each 3x3 box. Yeah, have the same sum in each box that it passes through. David says there's modifiers with a weird foreign language name. That would be, that foreign language would be German. That name would be knapp daneben, and it means just next to. So, yeah, we're going to have to look at row 7 right away. So knapp daneben cells, there's exactly one in each row, column, and box, and it has its value either increased or decreased by exactly 1. So these cells sum to minimum 21. So there's going to have to be a knapp daneben cell in here, reducing it to 20. And that is going to have to be a knapp daneben cell increasing to increasing a 9 to a 10. So let's see. Let's redden knapp daneben cells. We will gray cells that are not knapp daneben. One of these is a knapp daneben cell, so these are not. Oh, 9 dance. Thank you, Jean. Do 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 woo do 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 wee do 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 woo do 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 boop. Yeah, so I think these just have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with one of them decreased. And these are 7, 8, 9. So this sum is actually pretty big. So this has to be quite low, because the maximum these can be is 8, 9. So these certainly can't be 8, 9. So that's not 7. There is a 7 on here. Um, so this has to be decreased, I think. Yeah, so the minimum we can make these is 7, 8. The minimum we can make these is 7, 8. So we have to have uh, a 1 that's decreased here to 0. That is cool. Is there a rule that each digit is in a Knopf-Daneben cell? Yes. Every digit is Daneben. So this is 7, 8, and this is 7, 8, and that's 9. Yeah, this puzzle's very generous. Oh, and these need to add 15 genuinely. So as Logan points out, they have to be 2, 3, 4, and 6 with a 5 here. Yes, one of these is Knopf-Daneben. They're both wait, hang on. No, one of these is Knopf-Daneben. See, these are adjacent cells or adjacent digits with the same value. So one of them is Knopf-Daneben, so these are not. Yes, these are consecutive digits and equal values. Okay. Fish claims... so these are maximum 6, 5, 4, 3. Which adds to 18. So this line has a maximum sum of 9, which yes, which Chad points out you can only make using 1, 2, 3, 4 with one of the values decreased. So that means these and these are not Knopf-Daneben. And in fact, these are 6, 5, 4, 3. Are they? Yes. That's how it adds up. So we get a 3, 6, and a 4, 5. So this is a 1 or 2. This is a 1 or 2. Which means in order to get small enough, this has to be Knopf-Daneben. So let's see. This is well, this is never getting to a value of 1 because we've already had 1 in a Knopf-Daneben cell. So this has a value of 2. And this had better be a 1 and a 2, a 1 there and a 2 there. So that's the 1. That's a 1. 2 looking across this row, no 1 there. Let's see. So there's either a 3 or a 4 decreased. 2, 3, 4 looks down, points out afraid not, so that's a 6. And now we have a 3, 4 pair here, so that's a 2. Math Pesto, glad to have you join us. And yes, this puzzle has been just delightful so far and very generous in its in what it gives you. So we do have to come up with 2 consecutive digits here. They could be 4, 5. Or not 8, 9, because you would need... No, you could increase the 8. So they could be 8, 9. Obviously, this one's not 8. So they're pretty limited. Okay. I feel like that cell kind of wants to be Knopfdonaten, but, you know, who knows? Let's see. Or maybe that cell does, I'm not sure. Actually, let's look at that cell. Right, you can't get to a value of 10 anymore. You can only get to a value of 9. So this, let's see, even with, it's hard to think about, you know, what Garion says we need a Knopfdonaten cell here. Let's see. So if we minimize this, it's like, yeah, if we minimize this, it's 1, 5. Wait. 1, 2. No, it's 1, 3. 1, 3. No, not 1, 3, 4. 1, 3. Yeah. Zhuang has it. 1, 3, 1, 3, 6 or 1, 4, 5. Which is 10. So this is minimum 10. So it's going to have a Knopfdonaten cell reducing it to that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Reducing it to 9. So that is a 9 and is not Knopfnaden. Oh, could be Knop 8. Yeah. Yeah. One of these is a 2 by sudoku, so that's something to keep in mind. We do gray this column. So this is known to be the Knopf cell. But that doesn't actually, well, I mean, that gets us more gray. So this is a Knopf cell. And yeah, this can no longer be Knopf, so it is a 9. So AFK points out that by sudoku 9, and it's not going on that line, 9 has to go on this line. So this line adds up to actually quite a lot. Though I don't yet want to, like, start throwing numbers. Garion points out we can't have a 7, 8, or 9 on this line. So these are a 7, 8, 9. That's not 9. So that 7, 8 transfers down here. Oh, yeah, Mehdi had the same point. Yep. Let's see. Seven, 8 not going on this line. So yeah, 7 and 8 are here. Yes. 2 has already appeared in a Knopfnaden cell. 7 could go on the line. 7 could go on the line. Oh, but where does this go in this box? That's this. We could catch up. We can use a green circle, I think. Green ketchup. I don't see why you couldn't make ketchup from green tomatoes. Maybe I'll tell Zetameth to try it with his garden. Ah, yeah. Garion points out that green ketchup has to be knapp daneben somewhere, uh, and it can only be in box 3. Ah, yeah, which means they're not here, uh, is the corollary of that. Thank you, Vish. So those are gray. So this is knapp daneben. Plonktime says it's not green ketchup, it's pesto. Fair enough. What's an insult to pesto? We love pesto. Oh no, Emma. I will not tell your dirty secret. Well, afraid not. That's why I said it's not green ketchup, it's pesto. We celebrate diversity here. Kurban over there with his tomato sauce. That was my terrible, terrible Australian accent. Uh, I mean, spiders and Vegemite and a lot of desert and AFL. What else do we know about Australia? Okay. Uh, all right. So if we minimize this, Well, let's see. I guess this is another 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh, uh, Also, welcome, Veronica. It is, I think basically any puzzle we do on this channel, if you come in the middle, it will be confusing. But, you know, in half an hour, we'll be doing a different puzzle. Uh, Also, Andrew, welcome. Let's see. Let's see. Right. These have to add to 10. So this certainly can't be 2. Uh, they can't. Oh, so they're just 4, 6. So 2, 3, 5. So no 5 there. So no 4 there. Uh, Very good, Matt Laffey. Okay. So are we looking at this line now? I mean, we should look at these two lines in conjunction, right? Because this is 7 cells, which add to minimum 28. Uh, this is 9, so that takes us down to these adding to at least 19. Virtual 4-6 pair in column 6. I agree, Joel. A Chad says, if this were 4 or 6, where would it be in box 5 and then box 8? So if this were 4 or 6, oh, then it would be here. That's hilarious. So this can't be 4 or 6. That's very, very cute. Oh, right. Since there's a 9 on here, these add to minimum 30. So this adds to minimum 21 with a 2 on it. So the other 3 values add to minimum 19. Yeah, I suppose min 29, since you could subtract 1. Mehdi says if this is 8, so these would be 7. Oh, Mehdi's changed his mind. Changed their mind. But it's true, if these are 8, then Pesto is 7. So we would have a Knop 7 up here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if this is 5, then you get 4 and 3 and 6 as modifiers. Breaks. Yeah, because you need 3 or 4 as a modifier here. Great. So in fact, that is a 9 with an 8. Good, good, good. Right? Yeah. And we have a red 7 up here. Let's see. Oh, 5 just by sudoku. Ah, 3 in row 9 can only go here. And this is a pair of something or other, 1 and 4. This is a pair, 2 and 3. These are 6, 7, and 9. Ah. So that's a naked 6. Let's see. Ah. These are going to go over here. So they have to go over here, which means that uh, that these two cells have to add to 9, and they can only do that as 6 and 3. That's very nice. Oh, they could be 4, 5. Oh, this. They could be 4 and 5. Jouan, though, points out we can put an 8 here. Yeah. Emma says 1 in box 5 isn't on the region sum line. What breaks if it's 1 and 6? Okay, we've argued there's a 4 or a 6 here. There's a 4 or 6 here. Oh, there's always a 1 here. Let's actually write that down. So the only thing left is 2, 3, or 5. But if this is 3, this is 4, and you've broken this. So in fact, this is just a 2, 5 sum. Got it. And we know the order. And now this is a 3. Which, let's see. That's a 3, 6. That's a 4, 5. And this is a 1, 6. Got it. Now we have a red 4 here, so That's a 6. I did it in a fancier way. Thank you. This is just a pair. No, it's not. It's resolved. The 3, no, the 4, sorry. Never mind. Yes, where is 5 going to be red? It's going to be red in one of these cells. So these are not Knopfdonaten. This is not Knopfdonaten. So this is our red 4. That's a 3 and that's a 2. 6 and 3. Very good. Very good spot, Jouon. Yes, and 5 in row 6 just hides down here. Points out Martin. Might as well write these in. Because it does that. Let's see, that's not a 9. Let's write in. Oh, this is a naked 2. This is an 8-9 pair, so this is getting quite high. Uh, 3-6 pair here. And might as well fill this triple. That's not a 5. Okay, we need to make this add to 9 somehow. Yeah, we're going to have to use Knopfdonaten for this. This is not possible. So that's an altered 5. Which we can make into a 6 with a 2 and a 1. That works. That's our last Knopfdonaten cell. It's a 7. And we get a bunch of things to write in down here. Okay. 17, 21. So this line adds to 24 or 27. No. Yes, 24 or 27. So we have to keep that in mind up here. We have to do that with a 2 on the line. Yeah, 27 we can't do with a 2 on the line, even see 8, 2, and 6, which is the maximum we can have is 16 plus 7 is oh boy, 23. And so the best we can do is increase that to 24. So that is our sum. These are 8, 6, and 2. That's not our 2, that's not our 8. That's our 6. So we get that. And I think that's the puzzle. Very nice. Excellent puzzle. A little mind-bendy, but in the best of ways. Would not have gotten through that without Chad. All right, I still have a couple of hours, so I like how well telegraphed the opening moves were here. It was usually pretty clear where to look during this puzzle. Maybe a little less so towards the middle end, but the opening moves were very easy to see. Emma, I am not doing an Uban. Sorry to Uban fans, but that's not happening today. Okay, I need to take a little break, but I will be back in just a couple of minutes with another puzzle. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. Bunch of nice options. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and I see that Zhuang has upgraded their membership to Windmill. Thank you, Zhuang. We'll get you a windmill dance. Thank you, Zach, and thank you very much, Zhuang. We really enjoy having you here. Okay, we have a crop key diagonal puzzle from Florian that is supposed to be approachable. So let's see how we get on. Make sure to take this out of the bucket. Now, don't be like that, Jennifer. We appreciate you all. Kurban says the black dots in this puzzle are the key. Black. And by the way, in this puzzle, Zhuang, you do have voting power. Just make sure your YouTube account is linked into your Discord, and if you have any questions about how to do that, let me know. Yeah, so we have black dots, we have white dots where these are consecutive, and digits cannot repeat along each diagonal. So okay, so we have these columns where there are a lot of digits on black dots. Oh, yes. Uh, is this going to be, well, we can, yeah. Yeah, we have maximum, so we can place some 579s. We have maximum black dottage in this column. So these are 579, the digits that can't go on black dots. We have maximum black dottage here. We have maximum black dottage along this diagonal. And yes. Oh no. This diagonal has a little, this could well be a coloring puzzle because whatever this black dot is, I think it's the same as this black dot. Ah, Ron points out that if these were from if these two cells were a repeat of these two cells, these cells would be the same and break the diagonal. So in fact, these are from 1, 2, 4, 8. Same is true here. Now we have a 1, 2, 4, 8 quad on the diagonal. So these are 3, 6. So these are 3, 6. And now lots of things see those 3, 6s, so they can't be 3, 6. Oh, and this one too. Now we have a 1, 2, 4, 8 quad here, so that's 3, 6, so that's 3, 6. And also here. And now we have penciled every black dot already. And yeah, let's do some ketchuping, shall we? Uh, let's see. Afraid Not says this. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, this can't be 1 or 8 for sure. And same here, because that would definitely repeat. And so, yeah, so these are going to be the same. 2, 4. Right, so these aren't 1, 8. Wow. Zeta says surprise Fistamifel, and if you use Fistamifel, you get that these cells are 3, 6. That's hilarious. Anyone want me to explain that? Okay. So Fistamifel is a well, Fistamifel is a brilliant setter, but was one of the first people to note and use that in any sudoku, the green cells are exactly the blue cells. I know Gary, and I'm sure you can do this without Fistemfell, but this is very cute. So we have 6 3 6s in the Fistemfell ring, but we've only got 4 in the blue cells, and we have to fit 2 more, and they can only go here. And we also have 2 5 7 9s in these, so they're going to have to go here. But yeah, and the rest are indeed 1 2 4 8. As are these. No, they are not. Do not do not listen to me. These are 5 7 9. Yep. I caught myself before chat got there. I will have you know. Let's see. These cells C5 7 9 and 1 2 4 8. Yes. So these are 3 6. These are the other 2 5 7 9. How do we know these aren't red circle? Does that necessarily repeat digits? Oh, right. They wouldn't. They would be ruled out of box 5. They'd both have to go in the center cell. So these are indeed red X. Wait, I think the thing I said was not a valid argument. I think it's still true. We have to get 1 and 8 on the diagonal. That's the point. Thank you, Pink Maple and Andrew. Yes, we need red circle on the diagonal. So that's it. Well, it goes in one of these cells. Do we know which? Red circle in box 3 is better. It goes here. Very nice. Oh, and we get to do the same thing over here. Right. This goes here. This is the XE24. Yeah, sure. Uh, Garion would like to color the 3 6s, which we can do. So let's just start somewhere. Uh, let's see. Okay. Then blue is placed here by Sudoku. Green. Green must be here. Green goes here. Blue goes here. Is that all of them? I think so. Yes. Let's see. Column 8 needs 5 7 9s. Yes. Ah. Yeah, we can go ahead and resolve this. Afraid Not points out that this can't be 2 or 4 since it sees circle and X. So therefore, it is 5 or 7, and this is 6. And we get to do the 6y dance. And green is 6 and blue is 3. Let's see. This is a 1, 2, 4, 8. By the way, hi Nordy. I don't know if I said hi to you, so hi. Uh, Actually, I'm not sure if I said hi to Afraid Not either, so hi to you as well. Uh, yes, we have a 1, 2, 4, 8 quad. Very good. So these are 5, 7, and 9. I'm sorry to hear that, Nordy. This is circle. Uh, I hope your kid feels better soon. This is not circle. What am I saying? I just ruled circle out of box 5. Yeah, one of these is circle. Okay. Circle not there. Not there. Obviously not these places. So circle is in one of these places. Oh, right. This is a 1, 8. This is also a 1, 2, 4, 8. Only one of these can be 5, 7, or 9. So these are both 5, 7, 9. I think that's Screaming Ice Cube's point. Yes, we've got a 1, 2, 4, 8 here. We need another 5, 7, 9 in row 6, points out Matt Laffey. So that's a 5, 7, 9. This is even. Four, 6, or 8. It's not 6. Yeah. Could have 5, 7, 9 here. 5, 7, 9 here. Five, 7, 9 here. This 4, 8, I think Garion is asking where this goes in row 9. And it goes here, so this is actually a 4-8 dot. And this is a 1-2 dot. Let's see. Right, this is a 4-8. X sees both sides of this, Garion points out. So in fact, X is 2. 2, 8. So that's a 1-4 pair. Circle is 4. So this is a 2-8 pair. Let's see, this isn't 2. No 4 here, so this is actually a 1-2 pair. So this is a 4-8 pair. This is a 1-2. No 2 there. Let's see, no 4s on this. This had better be a 1-2 pair. This is a 4-8 pair. We need an 8 in box 6, points out David. And it can only go here. We've got a 1-2 pair here. We got 2 and 8 there. Very good. 1 and 2 there. 1 and 2 there. 1 there. 2 and 1 there. 1, 2. Todd says these are the only places for 9 in column 1, and they both see this cell. Garion points out box 4 only has one place for a 1. So by sudoku, this has to be a 1. That's a 4. 8 and 4, 8, 8, 4, 8, 4. 4 and 8. See, did we get all of these? Not quite. That's a 4. Did we get all our 8s? Not quite. That's an 8. And that's an 8. Ah, 4 goes next to 5. Yes, we get a 1 here. and a 1 here. How we doing on 1s? That's it. How we doing on 2s? Good. But we get 1 here. This is our other 579. We may need to color 579s. We'll see. Yeah, it is possible we need to color 579s. So, where do we start? Ah, excellent. We start here. This has to go on the positive diagonal. So it goes there. We have to place pink in box 9, and it goes there. So that's pink. And that's pink. Pink is not 5. Thank you, Vicious. Pink in column 6 goes here. This is pink. I think that's as far as we get with pink. But we have another 7, 9. Does that get us anywhere? Maybe. Yes. Perfect. This is purple. Purple therefore goes there, and that's a 7. And that'll do it. Beautiful. GG indeed. I liked it. Let me see. I've got time for another good length puzzle. One of the things I like to do is go back to like something super old in the bucket. Uh, let's see. There's one by Kurban. Is Kurban still here? I'm looking at puzzles from 2022 here. Okay, let's do a Kurban. Blast from the Past, Kurban. This is from June of 2022. At least that's when I added it to the bucket. The puzzle itself might be older than... No! No! Okay. There we go. I don't know why the other one didn't work. Uh, but this is just skyscrapers. Uh, row column labels. Yep. Let me do that. A super old well, this is supposedly only 2 stars, so I think we should get along okay. So, clues outside the grid represent the height of skyscrapers. Let's see, let me get the rules actually in front of me. All right, digits in the grid represent the height of skyscrapers, and clues outside the grid indicate the number of visible skyscrapers in that row or column as seen from that vantage point. So larger digits block the view of smaller digits. Right. Emma is a good point. Is the 7s put 1, 2, 3s, and 9s. Nines go, whoops, in these places. And that's going to get us a digit because 9s also go in these places. Let's see, are all of the clues showing up on stream? Yes, they are. Good. So, in fact, this is the 9, and we get to do another 9 dance. Do 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 wee. Do 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 woo. Do 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 wah. Do 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 do. Whoop. Excellent. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. And thank you, João, for the emotes in chat. And David. Let's see. Yes. So these 7s are thermos. Two, three, four, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. But 8 doesn't work with this 5 clue. Then it would be maximum 4. So that goes down the thermo and takes off our maximum digits. Ah. Right. If this is 3, then we get a 1, 2 pair, and this is 4, but that's the wrong order since this is a thermo. So that's not 3. We do get an 8 up here. Ah, beautiful, Garion. So where does 8 go in row 3? Only here. So where does 8 go in column 5? I'm not sure we know that exactly. Could it go here? Must it go here? I think it actually must go here. That's cool. I like that step. Ah, yes, this now is a thermo. Yeah, 5 is too big for this cell. That's a good point to David. Uh, if this is already as big as 5, then we can only get to 6 digits, seen by this clue. So this is from 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quad, so that's 5. And now this is only 6, and that's only 7. So that's not 7, so that echoes down this thermo. Now we have pairs in all of these rows. Let's see. 6 in column 5. Yes, 6 is placed. So that resolves all of that. Let's see. Two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Right, this must be seen. So these three are a thermo, points out Matt Laffey. So that couldn't be one. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, and 9 show up in order in column 3, points out David, since we're already up to 5 here. So the 6 is in one of these cells for sure, not that one. Let's see. Oh, Mehdi is making a point about 8. It goes in one of these cells, not that one, because of this 2 clue. So one of these is 8. So then there's 8 in row 7 column 4 can be an 8 if row 8 column 4 is a 9. And then this would be an 8 as well. Yeah, we do have to make the 2 clue and the 5 clue work. Oh, yeah. If this is a 9, then how are we making this 5 work with this 2 and this 3? We're not. You'd see max 4. So this is not a 9, which means this can't be an 8, so that's the 8. So 9 in row 8 has to be uh, in box 7. So it's there, and that's an 8. Yeah, the 9 can be anywhere here. Well, not up here, but I'm told the 1 in row 8. Well, let's see. Right. I don't think we can waste a 1 uh, since neither of these are going to be seen. So you need to see all of these. So if you wanted to put a 1, you'd have to put it here, but you can't because of that. So 1 goes over here. That's nice, Kurban. And now the rest of the digits in row 8 uh, go in order. So let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, welcome, Jared. Yeah, 6 can't go as far as this anymore. So 6 is going to have to go here, which gives us a 7 here. So 9, well, 9 just has to go over here in row 4. Yeah, 7 and 8 are both in these cells in order. I don't think we know which. Oh, but 8 can't go here. So 8 has to go there and 7 has to go there, is the point. Got it. Let's see. And for what it's worth, this digit has to be bigger than this digit and not 9. Oh, this is just a naked single? People are saying 1 in column 3, but oh, it doesn't go here. Got it. Uh So this could be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is a 2. So 2 in this box has to go here. This is the other 3, 4. We have to be careful how we're making this 2 clue work. Like this has to be quite high, and then the 9 has to come pretty soon. Jennifer says this is 6 or 7. I believe it. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's not 8. And it's not 9. Yeah, it's just 6 or 7. Ah, 7 in box 5 by Sudoku. Ah, Garion pointing out 8 in box 1 is placed because it can't go here, otherwise the 2 clue would see 3. So that's the 8. And that's 8. Let's see, 9 in row 6. Ooh, where does 9 in row 6 go? It's got to go here. I think. Emily points out that these are just an 8-9 pair because they can't be in either of these without breaking the clue. Nine in row 4 goes up here. Let's see, 6. 6 could comfortably go here. I think it's going to have to go here. Yeah. Hey, you got me there, Vicious. Yeah, 9 in box 1. If it goes up here, this 2 is seeing at least 3. So that's a 9. So that's a 9. And that is whatever's left in this row, or in this column. It's a 1. So that's a 9. We only have 6 and 7 left, and they have to go like that for the clue. See, these need to be ascending. Oh, my mark button went away. Huh. Well, we're doing this without Mark. Unless, let's try reloading the page. Ah, Mark's back. Just 1, 2, 3 left. These have to go in order, so no 3, no 1. Yeah, we haven't looked at this 4 clue. 8 and 7 are up here, so these two have to be in order. So those are at thermo. Oh. Yeah, this does have to be 7. HAD is right. Oh yeah, if 1 goes here, this is going to see 4 things. So 1 has to go over here. So we get that, and these have to go in descending order, which they also do by sudoku. We also haven't looked at this. This 3 clue in column 9 is going to be mildly challenging to satisfy. Well, yeah, let's see what's left in row 3. Oh, it's just done. Let's see. What's left in this column? Those are just done. This box, those are done. A lot of sudoku happening. Let's have a look at these. Okay. Where does 5 go in column 4? It goes there. 5 here. And 5 here. So this had better be... Oh. No, there's 2 ways it works. People are saying box 7 is finished. Let's see. That's finished. That's a 4. Let's see. That is all done. Okay, let's see what this 3 clue is doing. 5. So this can't be a 9. This needs to be an 8. And that will finish the puzzle. Really cute. For a long time, Kurban did this whole series of nice single constraint puzzles, and this fits very well into that oeuvre. Let us do... I have time for... time for 5-star. I'm going to do some 6x6s. I think we have time for multiple 6x6s. Oh, Zeta's actually been doing a lot of the 6x6s. Kurban says they added a 6x6. Oh yeah, Zeta did it. Let's do this. There's a Christmas puzzle in here from Chile. Okay. So this is normal 6x6. Digits can't repeat on the diagonals. I think it might have just been last stream, Kurban. These are whispers shaded differently to indicate different whispers. Digits have a difference of at least 3. These are parity lines. Digits alternate parity. So I think we are going to odd even color this puzzle. Um, so these are odd, these are even. We do have to put our mid digits 3 and 4 into these rows. Let's see. Row 2, column 5. Oh, let me put row column labels back on. Right, so the parity line, we have 2 even digits. The parity line's going to take the third. So these are both odd. And this is going to take the third odd digit, so these are both even. But the only 2 odd digits Garion points out that can be next to each other on a whisper are 1 and 5, and likewise with 2 and 6 here. Okay. Yeah, so we can mark this. This is 1, 3, 4, or 5. This is 2, 3, 4, or 6. And we can look at those next to each other. I don't think we actually get any eliminations there. No, we do. This certainly can't be 3. And this can't be 4. No, if this is 3, no, this can't be 3. Because this is a 2-6 pair. And likewise, this is a 1-5 pair, so this can't be 4. So this is even, this is odd. And now these are a 3-4 pair. But we know which, so that's going to have to be a 4, which is even next to a 1, a 5, a 2, and a 6, and a 3. That's a 5, that's a 2. Now this line needs a 3 and a 4. And so that'll be our 4. That'll be our 3. So that's a 1, and that is a 6. That's a 6. That's a 1. Yeah, this is a really cute pattern. I agree. 4 on the positive diagonal, points out Garion, has only one place. So we know the coloring of this line. These by the diagonal are a 3-5 pair, and we know the order. This is a 3 for the positive diagonal. This is a 5-6 pair, and we know the order. So get that. Now the puzzle, I think, pretty much finishes itself. That's a 2. That's a 5. And everything's done. So let me firstly mark there and there. That was really cute. All right. Well, can move straight on to another one. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one has a lot of rules, I think. Uh, hmm. Do. You know, I think we're gonna finish off with another easier 9x9. So let's have another trek back into the bucket. And find something. Peak content, me looking through puzzles. I should have gone to be right back, but here we are. Uh, sure. Let's do this one. V is for Vault by Crusader 175. Post the rules. Links. This is another very old puzzle. And the rules are normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in a cage may not appear in any cell orthogonally adjacent to the cage. And digits may repeat within cages. Just pure volt. With a whole diagonal of given digits. Let's see. These are the two digits that don't appear in this cage. So those digits appear here and here and here. Is it confusing to do them all in the same color? And yeah, as Garion points out, we can do the same thing with box 8. So whatever these digits are. And we actually know, because of this, right, okay, never mind. Oh, that's cute. Garion says if you just look by Sudoku at what the greens can be, they can't be 1, 2, or 3. They can't be 4, 5, or 6. And by column 7, they can't be a 7. So these are all 8 and 9. And we can do exactly the same thing here. Make some blues. And they can't be 7, 8, or 9. They can't be 4, 5, or 6. And they can't be 3, so they're all 1 and 2. Just going to write in that these are 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are we putting 9 in box 6? Not in these cells and not in this cage. That's very nice. Good spot, Juan. Because it can't go in this cage because it's next to this cage. And I bet we can do the same thing. Yes, we can with 1 in box 4. For exactly the same reason. Goes here. What about 8? Oh, no, 8. Oh, no, 8 goes here. Because of this cage. Wait. No, 8 goes... Where does 8 go in this box? Oh, no, it has to go in the cage. Has to go in the cage. So it only goes here. And so 2 in box 4, not in this column, not in this row, and not next to this cage, and it's not 1. So 2 goes here. I'm told Matt Laffey has a good point that 4 is next to the box 1 cage over here, so it can't go in the cage. So that's a 4. And we can make the same point with 6 down here. That has to be a 6. Juan points out 4 in row 5 only goes there. Let's see. We haven't placed 1 and 2 in row 4. So they're just here. And likewise, 8 and 9 go here. Three is just placed in box 4. Let's see, 6 in row 5, yes, only has 1 place. Yeah, this is an extremely symmetrical puzzle. Let's see. Hmm. 5 and 7 points out Joel. In box 4 can't go here because they're in the cage, so they go here. And now that is a 4. And let's see, if we fill these in, these are 3, 4, 5. Let's see, do we get this? We probably do. Yeah, it's a 7 because of that. Oh, and this is a something. 6. These are 3 and 5. These are 3 and 7. They do resolve. There's a 7 in this cage. So that's the 3 and that's the 7. Yeah, we get a 5, 7 up there. We get a 3, 5 up here. It's got to be in boxes 3 and 7 now. Let's see. Can't be 3. Can't be 8 or 9. So it's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Could be 5, not 6. Could be 7 and not 8 or 9. But it's not 7. So it's just 5. We can probably ask what this is. Not 1 or 2. Not 3. Not 4. Could be 5. Not 6. Not 7. Not 8 and not 9. So it's 5. Now does the rest happen by sudoku? Let's see what happens. Oh, there must be a little more to it. But we do have quite a lot. Let's see. No, not quite. Yeah, we might subcolor the 1, 2, and 8, 9 pairs. But this is 1, 2, or 4, and it's not 1 or 2. So that is a 4. And likewise, this isn't 8 or 9, so it's 6. See, I'm not sure what subcoloring those 1, 2 pairs would get us. Yeah, 1, 2 pair left here. Not 2, 3. 1, 2. And an 8, 9 pair left here. And let's see, in column 2, we have 3, 8, and 9 left. Let's see. 7 in box 8. One of these cells. Not in row 8, column 4. Ah, yes, because of this cage. Very nice. And I'm sure we can do the same thing with 3. Yes, we can. Let's see. Fives. There's a 5 here. And a 5 here. Jennifer asks if it's cheating to do mirror cells summing to 10. Yes, I think it probably is. Let's see. 6 and 7 left in the column, and we can do them. 6s. Let's see. Well, let's see what we get, because we get some things. Let's see. This can't be 8 or 9, so that's 4. That's 6. That's 3. That's 4. Okay. Now, there's a 2 in this cage, so that puts a 1 here. And there's an 8 in this cage. All right. It was a completely symmetrical puzzle. All right. Well, it has been a fun day. It is time for me to head off and have some dinner, I think. So thanks everyone for joining me. Zeta Math will be back on stream on Sunday. And I will be back again next Tuesday along with a special guest. So hopefully we'll see you for that as well. So thanks everyone. Thank you all. Thank you to Juan for being our newest windmill. and I don't have our list of turbines in front of me. But thank you all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And if you want to support the stream, there are options for doing that down below. But other than that, just being here and chatting and hitting the like button and subscribing does a lot for us. So thank you all. To those who do support the stream financially, thank you, thank you, thank you. We could not continue to do this without you. So thanks, everyone. Have a great night or day or morning or whatever it is. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.